The system, it doesn't want you to be free. The system doesn't want you to be free. The system wants you to be destroyed. Want you to scroll in, want you to not be yourself, to not feel yourself, to numb yourself. Destroyed every time. Social media, news, stuff, all the time try to take your attention, because your time and your attention is priceless. Your time, your attention is priceless. Want you to be destroyed, want you to disconnect from yourself, disconnect from your soul. Because you know, when you connect with yourself, when you connect with your soul, you receive your gift, you receive your power, you back to your power. When you are okay with this moment, when you feel this moment, when you disconnect from what happened outside you, you connect with your power, you connect with your soul. You know yourself in deep level, because when you know yourself, it's hard for them to take you. It's hard for them to slave you. When you disconnect with what happened outside you, you experience yourself. You experience the power within you. System want you to disconnect from yourself, want your attention. I want you to back to yourself. Don't give fully attention what happened outside you. Don't give fully attention what happened outside you. Back to yourself. Connect with yourself. Meditate. Go to nature. Watch your mind. Watch yourself. Watch what you're doing. Be conscious with every step or every actions you do. Because system wants you to be unconscious all the time, to take decisions unconsciously, to think unconsciously, scrolling unconsciously. Want you to be slave. He wants your attention. He wants your time. But your time and attention is priceless. Your time in this earth right now, it's priceless. It's limit. Your time, it's limit. Be aware where you spend your time. Be aware where you give your attention, because your attention, when you give attention to something, you create that. Your attention is a powerful creations. Your attention is a powerful creations. When you give attention to something, when you give attention to news, to stuff, you create that in life. You create that in reality. Where your attention go, where your attention go, where creations go. Or where attention go, you will create that. Your attention is so powerful. Back your attention to yourself. Back to yourself. Give attention to think, to give attention to love, give attention to something you want to create. Not scrolling or slave by the system. Free yourself. You are powerful when you free yourself. You are power when you free yourself. System can cannot destroy you or cannot slave you when you back to yourself, when you free yourself, when you back to connected with yourself. When you connected with yourself, the system is cannot control you anymore. Because the power within you, when you give that attention to gift inside you, the power within you, you know who you are. It doesn't take your energy. You back to yourself, you charge your energy. Your energy is here. It doesn't give your energy by attention, because attention and your energy is priceless. He wants you to give energy. He wants you to give attention, to give energy, to give energy to stuff, to slave by stuff. But when you back to yourself, this is power. When you back to yourself, connected with yourself. I want you to do unchallenging, for example. Just do one day, spend one day with yourself and see what happens. Spend one day with yourself, not scrolling, not do anything, just be yourself, and see your energy is charged again, and see you feel like you back to yourself. You feel like you don't need too much thing, because you back to yourself. When you back to yourself, you don't need anything, because system you want you to need a state of need, a state of lack. But in deep level, you are abundance when you back to yourself. You have everything when you back to yourself. He wants you to believe you are need stuff, you are that, you are lacking, you don't have that. You need your attention. You need your energy. When you back to yourself, when you back to this power within you, the system, you be aware you are inside the system. You work, for example, inside the system, but you awake inside the system. You know, in deep level, I am inside the system, and same thing, I am not the system. I broke up the system. When you know, when you back to yourself, when you meditate, when you know, because all this stuff is what you take is affect you. Be aware what contact or what you watch, what you see, because that is affect you in deep level. It's affect you by fear, by what happened all the time in state of survival. He wants you to be in state of survival, not in state of creations, abundance, love. I want you to back to yourself and don't give attention what happened outside you. Give attention to yourself, back to yourself. Don't let outside you affect what happened inside you. Don't let that system affect you. Back to yourself and see you have energy. You have a lot of energy when you back to yourself, when you charge yourself. You don't need too much stuff, but system try to tell you you need stuff, you need a lot of stuff. What you need right now is back to yourself, connected with yourself. Everything exists within you. When you back to yourself, when you connected with yourself, everything exists within you. Back to yourself, connected with yourself, and see what happened. Magic, it's waiting for you there. Just you need to connect with yourself. I will let this help, and I send you from my heart much love and peace. And I see you in next video. Bye.